All right, we're finally working. Hi, everyone. This is audap. Let's check out Arcade Archive's Space Seeker running on Nintendo Switch. I think this game was part of the TAITO Millennium Collection. It does seem really familiar. I know I've never seen this game in the arcade. Maybe once we get in here, it'll ring some bells. All right, there's our dip switches. Oh yeah, I do kind of remember this. I don't even think it was that long ago that we played this. Hold on just 1 minute. Okay, let's check this out. Okay, so don't trust the guns. Oh. Oh, well. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, I gotta avoid the planets. Oh. I know, it's such like a brutally garish color scheme. So interesting that a game this early would have like a mix of genres. I'm sure it really proves the creativity of this era of gaming, where kind of everything was new. Really, there's a lot of experimentation going on. Can't say I know like 100% what's really going on here. But it is interesting, that's for sure. Ooh. That's a difficult game. I mean, I kind of like it. It's weird. And to think that, you know, this is something that they expected, you know, somebody younger to walk up to and play and understand right away. I think maybe asking too much for a game that's this complicated to be an arcade game. And I'm sort of struggling right now, you know, exactly how this thing works. I know hitting the dots gives us the, you know, gives us the space sequences in the cockpit, and hitting the, I mean, they look like ships, but maybe they're planets? I don't know. And that gives us the side-scrolling parts. Ugh, oh, that's brutal. God, it's so weird. It's so weird. But it's deep. I mean, it's not a very simple arcade game. So it kind of makes you want to play more. Although, you know, at the age I would have been at when this came out, I probably would have just never played this more than once or twice. Twice at the most, because it's pretty confusing what's going on. You know, what you're supposed to kind of figure out just based on the game. There's not any instructions, really. I mean, somebody older would have maybe figured this out, but not me at the age I would have been at to play when this game came out. Ugh, it's so hard to avoid getting hit. Why, they're right on you. I'm assuming the goal is to take out these bigger bases. And the little dots with the cockpit view are, you know, not as high on the priority list. It's also interesting that it remembers a lot of the enemies you destroyed. No. Oh, it's so hard to avoid them. I mean, the patterns are, you know, they don't follow any strict patterns. I mean, they do, but they're very hard to avoid. Really? They keep coming at you through the tunnel? Wow. Oh, I didn't know those things could shoot. What a surprise. Alright, well, why don't we stop it there? This is audap. You've been watching Arcade Archives Space Seeker running on Nintendo Switch. Yeah, it's a super interesting game. Obviously, it's very early in the graphics and the sound, so you're not going to get anything that, I think is comparable, even to like a modern game. Or somebody's like version of a retro modern game. But I find it really intriguing having these three different playstyles kind of come into play, especially for an arcade unit in 91 or in 81. I mean, this is very early in the video game, in the video game business. So yeah, hats off for them for making something so interesting. Clearly, ahead of its time as far as the kind of game it was presenting. Not ahead of its time in its color scheme, but boy, those colors are super interesting. But again, it was probably limited to the video output that they could have at the time, and the selection of colors they had at the time. I mean, I remember having computers that had, that sort of color scheme. If you ever played the original release of Tetris, and you know what I mean. But yeah, it's interesting. I'd say check it out if you can. It may not be everybody's cup of tea, but I think there's something here that's really special, to me, I give it a thumbs up. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.